Hey, welcome to the next HIIT workout. So today is completely body weight. So it's going to be 6 exercises, it's going to be 30 seconds for each exercise, there's going to be a 10-second rest between each one, and there's going to be 3 rounds altogether. Brilliant, right, let's start by stretching. So if we start with Sphinx, up on the forearms, looking ahead. Okay, then we take it back into child's pose. So you want your knees about hip width apart. And take it forward into Sphinx. So you're on the forearms, looking ahead, keeping the hips in contact with the ground. And you want to feel a gentle arch in the lower back. We're going to get back into child's pose. So sinking into this one. And we're going to do cat. So on all fours, we're going to lift the back and drop the head. And then we're going to do cow, so we're going to push the belly button down to the floor, lift the head up. We're going to do cat. You're going to lift the back and drop the head. And then we're going to do cow, so we're going to push the belly button down, lift the head up. That's my train of thought then. Think about more than one thing at once. Bad multitasking. Right, if we then do this stretch on the floor, so you're going to start by bending the right leg, placing the right foot on the left knee, then we're going to push the right leg away with the right hand. Then we do the left leg, so we're going to bend the left leg, place the left foot on the right knee, then push the left leg away with the left hand. Right, if we come to standing, might be a good time for me to mention now that we will be using the sofa or using a chair. So you might want to quickly pause this now and grab one. Okay, so start by rolling the shoulders back. And take it forward. We'll do one arm at a time. Just taking it back. And take it forward, one arm at a time. We'll take the arms across the chest, one arm on top and then the other on top. So alternating. Okay, now bring the arms out front, bring them back, bring them forward, back, 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 forward, back. Right, and then we'll start with turn the head to the left, and then we'll turn the head to the right, and then we'll turn the head to the left, and then to the right, and then to the left, briefly pausing in the middle. We'll turn the head to the right, and then we'll turn the head to the left, and then we'll turn the head to the right, and then we'll turn the head to the left, and then we'll turn the head to the right, then back to neutral. If we take the head down, we'll take the head up, and then we'll take the head down, and then we'll take the head up, and then down, and then up, and then down, and then up, and then down, and then up, and back to neutral. And if we tilt the head to the left, and to the right, and then to the left, and then to the right, and then to the left, and then to the right, and then to the left, and then to the right, and then to the left, and then to the right. Back to neutral. And if we rotate the head this way, and the other way, and this way, and this way, and this way, and then the other way, and this way, and this way, and this way, and then the other way. And we bring the head back to neutral. And if we insert the hands together, push the head back into the hands. And bring the hands forward, so push the head into the hands. And bring the arms down the side. If we lift the shoulders up, bring them back and put them down, I'll hold it there. From there you can also bring your head and neck back as well. Engage your glutes and abs, good for posture. And relax. And then we'll turn the head to the left 90 degrees and then bring it right head down. Make a good stretch through the shoulders and neck. And the other side, turn the head to the right 90 degrees, and this time we'll bring the left ear down. back to neutral, and if we stretch off the wrists, and we do the other wrist. And if we do it this way, and do the other hand. We turn the hands out. We turn in. Turn hands over and back. Okay, amazing. Right, this one I'm going to open the window because it feels a little bit warm today. Okay, so first exercise we're going to start with is one that we haven't done before, which is depending on how you want to look at it, you can either call it an incline press up or a decline press up. So you're either going to use the chair or the sofa. So the first one you're going to be doing is, well, you can either do a normal press up if you like. Do this one on your toes, on your knees. If you want a slightly harder variation, you could do it on a chair or sofa. So doing that. Right. Okay, that's the first exercise. Second exercise is jumping squats. Or do a squat followed by a tuck jump if you can. And jumping lunges. Then we've also got I might as well kind of run through these right now actually, to be honest. Try it that way, I'll try and mix it up a little bit. The other one is the burpee that we did before, but with moving hands. So going down, doing a press up, moving the hands out, press up, moving the hands in, press up, and then, meant to do that bit there. And then if you can, tuck jump. But as I said before, with the press up bit, if you can't do it on your toes, you can always do it on your knees. You're still doing the same thing. You're just doing it on your knees instead. And then coming up into a tuck jump, if you can. With soft knees, make sure your knees aren't rolling in. Yeah, the other ones we've done before. But I still give a few pointers as we do them. Right. So if we start with, I'm calling this a decline press up because you're technically in a decline press up because your shoulders and head are down. Okay. Right. So I'll start the timer. Okay. Right, and let's go. So 3, 2, 1, and go. 20 seconds to go. Eight seconds to go. If you do jumping squats next, if you can, do a jumping squat and then do a tuck jump. So alternating between the two. Make sure you keep those knees nice and soft. we're going to do jumping lunges. Or if you want, you can always just walk into it instead. Like so. If you can, do a jumping lunge. Make sure your knees stay on your toes. And you're dropping that back knee. Make sure your knees aren't rolling in. Make sure your core is engaged. Right, next one is the moving burpee. There you go. So you can down, you're moving your hands with the press ups. So you're doing the press up, moving the hands up, doing the press up, moving the hands in, press up, and then up with a tuck jump if you can. 5 seconds to go. Then we're going to do in and out abs next. So in a plank position, jumping in, jumping out, and go. "16 seconds to go." 7 seconds to go. And the last one is doing dips. So either with your knees bent or up on your heels. There you go. And choose to do it on the heels, which is a harder variation. Bring it up for those decline press ups ready. And rest. Right. That's one round. It's back. Right, we'll give it a minute rest. I feel that ready. It's been a while since I've done a decline press up, so it's good to add something different into the mix. Right, we've got 30 seconds left at rest. Pardon me. Pardon me again. Okay, right, if you get yourself in position, we'll start with the press ups again. Decline if you can, using the sofa or a chair. Okay, so go 3, 2, 1, and go. 18 seconds to go. 10 seconds. Pardon me. Next we're going to do jumping squats. If you can do a jumping squat and do a tuck jump. You You should keep those knees nice and soft when you're landing. Next we're going to do jumping lunges, or you can just walk into them like I showed the first time. If you do jumping lunges, I'll show the walking lunges quickly as well. So walking ones are like that. For jumping lunges. Lost my balance there for a second. Right, and if we do the walking burpees, walking your hands out, that is, in a press up position. Coming up, top jump if you can. So I said you're going down, then press up, walking your hands out, press up, walking your hands in, press up, then up into a touch jump, and then down again. Okay, next one is in a plank position, jumping in, jumping out with the legs, like so, and go. Make sure those knees like rolling in. Seconds to go. Then we're doing dips, either with the knees bent or legs straight up on the heels. And go. So your glutes aren't coming all the way down to the floor, they're just kind of hovering off the floor. Glutes being your backside, that is. 15 seconds to go. Right, it's 2 rounds down, 1 round to go. Right. Right, 50 more seconds rest left. I'm sweating already. Oh wow, sweating more than usual. Okay, we've got 25 more seconds rest. Right, we've got 10 seconds left. Let's get in position. So, we can start the press ups on the chair or the sofa, if you can. So we're going to go in 3, 2, 1, and go. Then we can do squat jumps next. So if you can do a squat jump and touch jump, alternating between the two. we're going to do jumping lunges next, or walking lunges, your choice. There you go. Remember to engage that core, the glutes. And keep that knee behind the toe. Make sure those knees aren't rolling in. Sinking that back leg. Okay, next one is the burpees with the moving hands with the press ups at the bottom, either on your toes, on your knees. So you can down, press up, moving the hands out, press up, moving the hands in, press up, coming up to a touch up if you can, then you're coming down, press up, moving the hands out, press up, moving the hands in, press up, and up into a touch up. Next one is a plank position, so jumping in and out. Make sure you engage your glutes and your abs. There you go. There's the mat then. 10 seconds to go. Then we're going to do dips. Have your knees bent or on your heels with your legs straight. There you go. 20 seconds to go. Great one for your triceps. Make sure you keep your core and grips engaged the whole time as well. Posture. You're looking ahead. And rest. Right, let's stretch. That was awesome. I'm feeling like this even before doing the stretches, and it's normally at that point everything just comes dripping off. Okay, so if we start in the Sphinx stretch, up on the forearms, looking ahead, then a general arch in the lower back. Right, now we can take it back into the child's pose. So it needs about hip width apart. And you can take it forward into Sphinx. So you're up on the forearms, looking ahead. Make sure it's a gentle arch in the lower back. If it's a bit much, you can always take it down a little bit. Then we take it back into child's pose. Sinking into the stretch. Looking down at the floor. Next one we're going to do is we're going to do cat, so you lift the back and drop the head. And you're going to do cow, so you're going to push the belly button down and head up. And we're going to do cat, so you lift the back and drop the head. the count, we're going to push the belly button down, lift the head up. Okay, so next thing we do, we can lie down on our back. And we're going to bend the right leg. So the right foot's on the left knee, and then we're going to push the right leg away with the right hand. We're going to do the left leg, so we're going to bend the left leg, place the left foot on the right knee. We're going to push the left leg away with the left hand. Okay, then we go back into Sphinx. So, on the forearms, hips in contact with the ground, looking the head, feeling a general arch in the lower back. And then we can take it back into child's pose. Sinking into this stretch, knees back hip width apart. You can take it forward into Sphinx. So, up on the forearms. Just in contact with the ground, with the general arch on the lower back. And then back into child's pose. So this one you're looking down at the ground. Then we go into cat. So you lift the back and drop the head. Then we do cat, we're going to push the belly button down, lift the head up. We're going to do cat, we're going to lift the back and drop the head. We're going to do cat, we're going to push the belly button down, lift the head up. Okay, then we're going to come to standing. So we're going to start with turn the head to the left, or this way. And it's different for you and it's different for me. I'll tell you what, I'll just stay up and we'll turn it this way. So it might make it a bit confusing if you're following the directions I'm doing. Okay, we'll come back to neutral, bring the head down. And then we'll turn the head up. If we come back to neutral, if we tilt the head this way. And then we tilt the head the other way. And then if we rotate the head this way. And then this way. Come back to neutral, and if we insert the hands, if we push the head back into the hands, And then push the hands forward, push that into the hands. Okay, and we'll do next is we'll lift the arms, bring them back and drop them down. So before you can always bring the head and neck back as well, and then you can engage your glutes and the abs. And relax, and if we turn the head this way, then bring this here down. And do the other side, so turn the head this way, bring this here down. Relax, I'm going to do the wrists. And do the other one. And do this way. And this way. And turn the hands out. Turn them the other way. And turn them over and back. Brilliant. Okay. And then if we do the quads next. Can help to try and find like an object to look at. Okay, then we do the other leg. Clearly my object's moving. Right, then stretch the calves. So if you put one foot up against the wall, both legs are straight, and then you're leaning over this leg. Your left leg is your left foot up against the wall. You want to keep a nice straight back. And then you do the other leg. Left leg straight still, straight back, lean over this leg. Should be feeling stretched in your calves. Right, we're going to do this one. So you're going to start by stretching your left calf. So in this case, you want to have your right leg forward, your right leg is bent, your left leg is straight. You want to make sure both toes are pointed forward. And then you're leaning over this leg. And you're also pushing your left heel down. Do the other leg. So bend that left knee, keep that right leg straight, make sure both toes are pointed forward. Lean over this leg, you should be feeling a stretch in your right calf at this point. And with the wall, I guess you want your left foot maybe about maybe about toes width apart from the wall, toe width gap, should I say. And really lean over that leg, really keeping that right heel pressed down to the ground, so feeling like a good stretch in the calf. Okay, and then lastly we're going to stretch up the hamstrings. So you're going to place one leg on a level lower than hip height, and then both legs straight. You're going to lean over the leg that you've got up. Ideally you want to do it hands free, so you're not placing pressure on the leg and putting pressure on the knee. You're keeping this back straight and you're hinging at the hip, so you're holding that position. To the other leg, system you're placing your right leg up, both legs straight, back is straight, then you're pivoting at the hips. You're not bending your back, you're keeping everything straight the whole time. Imagine you're driving your nose, imagine you're thinking about driving your nose down to your knee. Ideally hands as free if you can. And relax. Amazing. I think that's the most I've sweated in a long time, so that's brilliant. Okay, hope you have a good day, and hope you're all keeping safe and well. Right, see you for the next one. Cheers.